alone 3 weeks ago. Something else answered the door. Series 3 weeks ago, I left for a work trip to Germany. My wife didn't want to come. I'll hang back, she said. Water the plants, binge Netflix. Watch the dog, she's 39. She's not helpless, I thought I could leave her alone. I thought wrong. The first missed check-in was small. I FaceTimed her on day 2. She was in the kitchen, sweaty, flour all over her face. She smiled wide, too wide, and said she was baking bread the old-fashioned way. It wasn't until later I realized she never used the oven. She thought Epsom salt was yeast. She laughed when the bread cracked the marble counter and called it Crumbzilla. She placed it on the counter like a relic. I asked her if she was okay. She blinked slowly. Better, she said. I'm cleansing. That night, the dog crawled under the bed and refused to come out. By week 2, the text got stranger. She sent me a photo of a jar of carrot juice with the caption, "The microbes are singing again." She told me she'd gone raw vegan. Juicing exclusively, 19 pounds of produce, half rotted. She juiced it all anyway. She stopped eating solids. The dog stopped eating too. And I swear, though I still don't know how, our fish changed color. He used to be orange. Now he's almost translucent, like he's been bleached by something unseen. The robe appeared in every FaceTime. At first it was white, later beige, then brown. By the last call, it had blotches like it was rotting or growing. She didn't notice, or she did and didn't care. She had a scarf in her lap, something she'd begun to knit with frantic, uneven stitching. "It's helping me ground the parasites," she said. I thought she was joking until I saw the jar next to her. There were pickles in it, and something else, something twitching. When I landed, I knew something was wrong the moment I walked in. The house smelled like fermented soil, like vinegar and dying herbs, like decay pretending to be health. She ran to greet me, robe flapping, eyes wild. She didn't blink. Just pressed a jar of kombucha into my hand and whispered, "Drink me." The dog wouldn't come near her. He pressed himself against my leg, trembling, eyes wide. He kept glancing at the fish tank. I looked too. The fish had buried himself under the gravel, completely still. That night, I barely slept. I woke up to her in bed, burping softly in her sleep, repeating over and over, "I think I'm a kombucha now. I think I'm a kombucha now. I think I'm..." She never finished the sentence, just smiled. This morning, the dog dragged his bed into the bathroom and closed the door with his paw. I didn't know dogs could do that. I swear I saw him lock it. The fish was upside down when I checked, but when I tapped the tank, he snapped upright and pressed his face to the glass. I swear he mouthed something, I couldn't hear it, but I felt it in my chest. Run. I grabbed my keys and told her I was going out for coffee. She nodded slowly and whispered, "Don't forget the SCOBY." I don't remember telling her I knew what that meant. The dog followed me, no leash, no command. He got into the passenger seat like he'd been waiting for this moment for years. We're at the cafe now. He's sitting beside me like a soldier returned from war. The barista asked if I wanted oat milk. I told him no. I have enough horror fermenting inside me already. I don't want to go back, but part of me knows I have to. The plants are dead, the scarf is growing, the fish has stopped moving again, but his eyes are still watching me. And my wife? She isn't my wife anymore. She's something else, something brewed. Hope your morning's less fermented, and if it's not, don't drink the juice.